I find it quite worrisome that the world seems unaware of the scale of the problem of disappearances in Sri Lanka. There are no clear numbers, but the number of cases that we've documented suggests that Sri Lanka at the moment probably has the highest level of disappearances in the world. The government at the moment denies any responsibility for the disappearances. In reality, cases we documented strongly suggest the involvement of Sri Lankan security forces.
In essence, this is an ethnic conflict and a civil war between the government and the Tamil Tigers. For many years, Human Rights Watch has documented abuses by the Tamil Tigers, but what we're seeing in the last year and a half is the government stooping to the level of this very violent and abusive armed group. In this battle, it's the civilians who get squeezed.
Sunila, she's doing a very effective work in talking to families of disappeared, gathering information.
Good morning.
She's documenting the abuses committed against the displaced people.
Disappearances?
She has a tightrope balance because in an ethnic conflict, you get pulled very easily from one side to the other. And Sunila has succeeded to walk this very thin line of objectivity.
She's always in a good mood, you know. That's very important because you can do a very effective and serious work, you know, without stress.
Sunila has a unique combination of field skills and advocacy. So she goes into remote regions, sometimes dangerous regions, to interview victims and witnesses and collect testimony and evidence like good human rights investigators do. But then she translates that into advocacy.
Which there have been abductions carried out in broad daylight.
And gives voice to those from the field.
The reason why we are constantly appealing to the international community to pay more attention to what is happening in Sri Lanka is because people are dying.
She's at this for 2 decades in a country where, in her words, it's worse today than ever before.
Everything looks normal. You have tourists, you have nice beaches, and it looks like normal from the outside. But when you stay there a little bit and you start to scratch and you start to investigate a little bit about the abuses, then you discover the horror of the situation, how bad it is. People are disappearing at night, kidnapped, and that's something that is like really not in plain view.
Well, this is a monument to the disappeared of this particular district, Gampaha
It's
district.
very inspiring to see someone like Sunila who stays at it with an optimistic eye and a dedication that keeps all of us going, very much so. Is it going well in Sri Lanka today? No, it's not going well. Have we won, we as human rights activists? No, we have not won. But I do believe the work of Sunila and others have minimized the suffering a little bit of the civilians stuck in this war.